Rich, defeat in the end against Whitehaven this afternoon. Just how disappointed are you and the dressing room at the minute?
Yeah, because going into half time, we didn't have much ball. We'd done a lot of defending, and it probably took its toll on us in the second half in trying to shape up to play. Just couldn't find the energy. They give us a big lesson in doing the basics well, because they didn't throw anything at us. The tries that they got, a little badge over from 5 out. Not gathering a kick off the kick-off, which is criminal and not acceptable really. And again, what a player skips laterally past your full 4 defenders and finds a pass to the winger. It's just, it's worrying. Worrying for us. Because we spoke about this being a real big game, about where we needed to be regarding the league table, and again treating it a bit of a playoff, so a playoff mentality. So you get in the grind and get in that arm wrestle with teams, but we just didn't do it. We just made error after error, and I think we'd be probably at about 50% completion rate, which against a big team like that you just can't do. They grind you down. They play very big, very physical. And that's what they did, and they was just patient and bad at the time and got their opportunities, and they took them. We had 3 or 4 opportunities. Again, kind of win 2-on-1 with the winger, and don't find the pass. They're the small margins against these teams that are at the top. So, and that would have been a turning point. I think we'd have put us in front and probably give us a bit of momentum to use, but we just didn't get that second half.
Do you feel like you may be taking 2 steps forward and then a couple back in terms of the league at the minute? You're winning a couple of games, but then you find yourselves...
Certainly, especially on the back of the Newcastle and especially the Sheffield, you look like, if we turn up like that and play like that, because we haven't changed much in the way that what we're doing, we'll be hard to beat, and we're just not getting that. So obviously it's a between the ears thing, and we've just got to make sure we're right mentally.
A couple of forward passes as well denied us a try. Crimesy went in the corner, Matty early on. Is that a case of just decision making?
Execution. We spoke about it. You get your opportunities, make sure you take them, and we didn't. Can't argue him. The ref was right on it, so it must have been a forward. So it's licking our wounds a little bit.
In terms of Rangi, obviously a lot was made about him making his debut. He was sort of trying a lot of things, and you could see his enthusiasm was there. He got the try. In the end, what did you make to his performance this afternoon?
Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. Went out of system a little bit, and it sometimes hurt us. He's just got to realise that the players around him, probably stick to a system and get in the grind before we start doing the stuff that we know he can do, and we have to be on the front foot, and we weren't on the front foot when he was doing it. So again, it's probably a little bit of a lesson for him in being out for a couple of years, that we have to get in that arm wrestle and have to build some pressure and take some juice out of some teams before we can start doing that sort of little trickery and play the way that he wants to play.